Hi everyone. Just wanted to give you a little bit of direction on the color scheme challenge, exactly what I'm looking for. I showed you the first steps earlier in the week, and I said that you have to have 3 different little compositions, either in your sketchbook or scrap paper, and you are trying to explore using different color schemes. So I picked one common color. So I selected blue. I'm using just the basic set of colored pencils that were supplied to you. If you do not have colored pencils at home, you could use crayon, marker, you could use watercolor. If you have paint, use paint. Anything that is a color medium works totally fine. So I picked blue as my common color. And what I did is I have 4 very quick sketches that I put out. And so I made one that's monochromatic, and monochromatic means that there's just one color. So I just used different versions of blue in my little abstract composition that I made. You can mix white or black to darken the color or add shading to your different compositions. So if I were to continue with this, I have 4 examples, so I have 3 more. So I have to think of what would I do to fill in these to utilize the different color schemes. So remember, a triad is 3 that are equally spaced on the color wheel. So I have a little mini color wheel here. So if I'm using blue right here, remember that a triad means that it's equally spaced. So I have to skip 3 and I have yellow, and I skip 3 more and I have red. So red, yellow, and blue are a triad. So if I was going to do a triad, my colors would have to be red, yellow, and blue. And it doesn't matter how much of each color you use, it's a creative choice. If I was going to do complement colors, on the bottom I labeled it with complement. Remember, complements are opposite of each other on the color wheel. So if I look at my color wheel and I'm at blue, if I go straight across, orange is the complement of blue. So this one would have to be colored in with blue and orange mixes. So it doesn't have to just be blue and orange. You could have dark blue, a dull blue, a gray blue, any type of blue, and any types of orange. And again, I could do most of this blue and just make these circles orange. It does not have to be equal amounts. And analogous. Analogous means that you're going to pick colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. I'm trying to get this without the glare on there. So if I go to blue, okay, so I have blue here. So any of these colors I could use. So I could do blues, violets, blue, green. I could move it over to red violets. You're just using a color family. So in here I need to pick blues, violets, blue-green, for example. And then I would fill in my little composition with those different colors. So, for example, I might just pull out the colors that are similar. And I always pull out white and black as well. Now, if you are using colored pencils, I would encourage you to mix your colors. So if I was going to do this little circle here as a blue, but I wanted to make it more of a red violet, just mix my red with blue. Now I would continue just to fill in my composition using my analogous color scheme. And I'm just looking for, no matter what medium you use, whether it's colored pencil, marker, even if you had to cut up a magazine and find pictures using the different color schemes, I'm just looking to see that you can identify and utilize very specific color schemes. If you have and be creative with it. You can use any subject matter that you want or that you enjoy drawing. If you have any questions as you're going along, please just write me a comment on Classroom, send me an email through school email, or you can also send me a text via Remind. So get creative, enjoy, and just post by the end of the week.